Well, hey there, Pajama Grandma, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below. Then I'll know it's the first time you're being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. Today is day 229 of the Daily Scare Share. I've been doing, and I hope you've been doing it along with me, one thing a day that scares me, stretches my comfort zone, gets me out of the box and the rut I've been living in, so I can think outside the box, so I can live outside the box, so I can live outside the rut. From the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. It's just a little journal type book that I've been doing. My daughter found it on a bookshelf early this year, and she discovered that I had done it for a couple of days and then not done it. And actually, it was a couple of days here and there. I bought it for a friend of mine and I. We had started a new business together, and we were both scared to do a lot of the things that they were teaching us to do in that business. I will admit now openly, yes, it was a network marketing business. And I think it's because that and so many other network marketing businesses still teach people how to do them and how to build them in a way that just doesn't work anymore. It's at least 20 years behind the times, if not more. So we stopped doing it, but after about a week or so, we got busy. Life got busy. Life got in the way. It wasn't a priority, and we stopped doing it. So this year, my daughter noticed that I'm living in a bit of a rut, kind of staying inside that box that I built for myself and put myself in, and it was getting kind of boring. So I decided, along with her, that I would do this every day. I would share on a Facebook Live every day one of the sayings or one of the challenges in this book, and then share what I'm doing each day. So today is one of the blank line days when it's just got a phrase and blank lines, and it says, sorry about it, I still have this cough, magnifying glass. Today I swam out to blank, blank, blank. Yeah, okay, so I wrote the meet the ship of opportunity, and I was drawing a blank, 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 because I'm like, okay, swim. What am I swimming to, or what can I swim to, or what will I have swam to today? And I wasn't getting much, because sometimes I see the blank lines, and not much comes up for me. So then I go to one of my trusted decks of things, or else I'll pull out a book or my 5,000 book of quotes or my other book of quotes that I got from my grandfather, and I'll find something and I'll randomly pick a card, or I'll randomly pick a word, and then I'll look that up in the book, read the quotes about that, and see what comes up. Because if it pops into my head, if I turn to that page, it usually means there's something in it for me. There's some message that I can always get out of anything I read. So today I just decided, well, I'm going to grab a couple of decks and pick a random card from these decks. Because usually if I read those, then they'll give me some kind of an idea or a thought that might lead me to stretching my comfort zone or expanding the way I look at the world. So today I thought it was interesting that they're both purple, because purple is my granddaughter's favorite color, and we get to go hang out with her today. The first one I pulled was an angel card from the Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Love this deck. I got it as a gift from my youngest sister for Christmas. And it says, spread your wings. They're beautiful too. I need my magnifying glass. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So I thought that was a good one, right? Swim, soar, same thing. I'd rather soar and fly than swim. And I love water, but yeah, I don't like getting my hair wet. My hair wet. That's pretty funny, right? As I sit here in curlers. And the other one I pulled was from the Esther and Jerry Hicks deck, The Teachings of Abraham, Getting into the Vortex cards, and it's a deck about relationship cards. So it's a relationship deck. So we've got angels and we've got relationships. Hopefully you have a relationship with an angel. I don't even know where that came from. And this one, again, purple, very fun. These are sort of really fun and just a totally different design of card. It says, feeling negative emotions means I'm launching requests. I'm not going to read the whole back of this one, but it just talks about how we're surrounded by the negative, and when a lot of people are thinking negative things, it creates a pattern of resistance, but that pattern of resistance also creates the opposite. It creates the desire or a request to the universe for abundance. So to me that says you're going to feel negative things. Negative things are going to come up. Instead of guilting yourself or negative talking yourself to death about feeling negative feelings and beating yourself up for feeling negative feelings. Just feel them, let them go through your system, and maybe ask yourself, hey, what's bugging me? Because a lot of times when we feel a negative feeling about something, the thing that's right in front of us that triggered that feeling is not what's bothering us at all. A lot of times it's something different. If we want, we can figure that out and then move on, or we just let ourselves feel it for a minute or so, and then we just get back to what we were doing. We get back to our life. We're going to feel everything in the spectrum of feelings. We're always going to feel, I mean, life is a roller coaster ride. It's ups and downs. That's what makes it fun and exciting. But we don't have to live in those feelings. We're going to experience them, but we get to decide. We get to choose how we're going to react to what happens around us. And I choose to be curious about it and just say, okay, well, that was freaking interesting. Not sure where that came from. And then it might pop right into my head. Okay, well, that's from 6 years ago when so-and-so said this to me. That scene I just watched triggered that feeling exactly. Well, I guess I can let that go because that was 6 frickin' years ago. I don't need to be impacted by that anymore. And then I just let that past thing go and boom, move on. And I usually end up having a much better day than I would have had I just felt bad about whatever I had just seen or witnessed or experienced. So that's it.